Whelming. What is whelming about? Overwhelming. So on February 2nd, that's going to be the release date of my first ever single to the public, and this is a really big accomplishment for me because I have a lot of trouble with self-expression, and I'm very insecure about my own music and my art. And overwhelming became an idea to me in class one day. It was first period, maybe like a couple months ago. I just got to writing. I was like making a beat on my iPhone, and I just called it whelming. I don't know why. The words stood out to me, and then I chose that, and then I decided to write lyrics for it one day, and I was like, all right, we're just gonna talk. Like, there's this feeling that you've been needing to express for so long, and it's been kind of like it's been a weight on my back trying to figure out a way to let that shit go. Also, sorry if I sound fucking congested. I kind of am. It's kind of hard to let that shit go because it's like it's you can't just go up to your friend and be like, hey yo, like this is what's going on. And also, it's not like I'm depressed or anything. It's just that like the song was kind of a way for me to acknowledge all the things that went on in my life and things that are going on in my life, but knowing that and understanding that you are still gonna move forward, if that makes sense. So I kind of like was already gonna go through with the idea of moving forward and stuff like that. I just like had to take a minute to reminisce back on like who I was when I was a kid and all the shit I went through, and like trying to overcome life, not only as a transgender person, because yes, that was a big part of the song, but it's also kind of like supposed to be a universal experience for everyone to relate to, not only like for me, like in the sense of being trans and so many other things that I believe are different about me compared to other people, but in the sense that we're all different and we all have been insecure once, we've all been insecure at some point in our life about something that has made us like different than the majority. And so I think the song is very important. The idea was supposed to be that it was like a spoken word experience, as in like it's supposed to be like slam poetry. Like it's not a song. It is a song, but it's supposed to be like I'm live up on stage, and the background track is helping me express my feelings for the poetry that's displayed on the song. So it's kind of like that. It's more of poetry rather than me singing or rapping. I still consider a rap song in a sense, but not entirely. I really do see it as a form of poetry, and hopefully other people are able to see that and not completely like be like, hey yo, this shit's fucking ass, you know. I'm a little nervous about that because it's my first piece of art, and it's not really, to a lot of people, it's probably gonna be like, this is not really what I was expecting, and I completely get that, you know, like, there's not really much I can do about that, and like, that's okay, but I just hope that it at least connects to one person, because that's my goal. Like, I just hope that at least one person can be like, hey yo, like, this shit was a masterpiece, because I really do see in my eyes that I've conveyed my feelings in such a unique way, and I finally was able to not let it off my back, but I don't know, finally talk about it for once. And I hope people are able to see that and appreciate that part of it. And there's a lot of things that I was insecure about this project, like mixing, like just talking about being gay, trans, and different and shit, because I don't know, it was like, it's super hard trying to like when in a society full of people who see you, especially me. I feel like I grew up kind of like not not the fact that I don't acknowledge the fact that I'm gay and trans, but I kind of don't really. I try not to. I kind of felt the need to like hold that back when I'm with my people, like my friends and like just people at school, like people that I meet, because it's like, I don't know. I feel like they see me as one of the good ones, and that's kind of like, I don't know, like it feels hard to hear that, because like what does that even mean, you know? And so like me expressing myself and talking about it is like kind of me saying like, well, I am this is who I am, and hopefully like that doesn't change anything in the way you see me, you know? And so yeah, that's the song, Overwhelming. It's the things that I went through as a kid, it was not something that any other kid should have to experience, and I know many have, which is the sad part. It's super super frustrating, knowing that I've gone through some things that made me I guess act a certain way. My mannerisms are a certain way, the way I talk to people, my anxiety, the way I deal with little conflicts. It always feels like the world's ending on me, you know? It's like Steven Universe, like Steven when he's all like, hey yo, like I was just a child and I didn't need to fucking like go through that shit, you know? So that's kind of what the song's about. Am I missing anything? The song is not supposed to be me, like it's not just like, oh, I'm sad. It's about, yeah, like this shit happened and I went on hormones. I've been through countless medical appointments. I've been through therapy. I've done my own personal experience. But it's like it's about like doing everything you can and realizing like shit, like my life still kind of fucking sucks because I went through this shit. I went through all this, and nothing's gonna ever change that in a way. So February 2nd. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate. I guess that ends it right here.